In fact, I basically got ratioed on Twitter for saying that the moon landing happened. That's how bad things have gotten. Now, I'd like to think that my Twitter comments are not representative of the general public, but polling says otherwise. The most recent survey I've seen, conducted in 2019, found that only about 60% of the public strongly disagrees with the theory that the moon landing was fake. And that leaves
So here is Matt Walsh, the guy who got famous for stating the obvious, which is a man cannot be a woman. And now he's seen as Einstein. So basically he made a video saying that the moon landing is real. And by the way, does any of you believe the moon landing is real? I want to know. But anyways, here he states that he took a poll. The only one he found was from 2019. That's 5 years ago. A lot has changed since 2019. One of them being the sniffles. But before I go into that, basically what he's saying is, you know, the regular stuff that if this was fake, it would be too hard to keep it a secret, and there would be too many people involved. He's basically saying that would mean that pretty much all the countries of the world agreed to keep that a secret, that it was a fake landing. Well, if you have learned something from the Sniffles 19 era, you will learn that pretty much all countries were in line, pretty much more or less in line with the Sniffles 19. And basically that proves that there is something going on between countries. We're talking even countries like Iran was following the Sniffles 19 and stuff like that. They don't follow the West in anything else, but regarding Sniffles 19, they were perfectly in line. So so Matt Walsh, just because you stated the obvious that men cannot be women, that doesn't mean you are now some supreme intelligence, you know, because this proves it. And he got flamed on Twitter for this video. But before that, let's watch this. This is a good video right here, proving the moon landing is fake.
Make it extremely obvious that a bunch of Freemasons didn't get up in a rocket and travel 238,000 miles in a near-perfect vacuum and land on a rock. But before I get into the video I made, check my link tree in my bio for my podcast. We just uploaded a 2-hour episode completely destroying this thing. I don't know if there's a more thorough one out there. But this is what artificial light looks like when you use EMF extraction methods. And yeah, compared to the moon landing photos, it doesn't look like that's actually the sun. It looks like it's an artificial light source. But let's get into the video.
Here is Buzz Aldrin, one of the astronauts, repeatedly saying they never went to the moon.
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and...
We didn't go there, he says.
And that's the way it happened. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened.
That seems pretty clear.
What was the scariest moment of the journey? Scariest? It didn't happen.
Oh, okay, that's pretty clear too. What the heck? I thought that guy landed
It could have been scary.
on the moon. What did he just say? Yeah, no, just...
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that thing. Is that supposed to be the spacecraft? Come on, man. Look at this.
Logically it is.
In a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Yeah, need Werner von Braun, huh? Oh, and
We destroyed the technology to go back to the moon.
all the moon landing tapes just magically got erased as well. How convenient, as well as the telemetry data.
Area, dangerous. Radiation. Radiation like this can harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. Naturally, we have to pass through this danger zone twice. Once up, and once back.
What about
Orion has
1969?
protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.
What does that even mean? We must solve this problem before even sending astronauts to space.
Again, what about 1972? Oh yeah, and the moon rocks were petrified wood, provably. Yeah, they analyzed them and found out they were petrified wood. That's awkward.
That's all right. I do that all the time.
I drop hammers on the moon all the time. Just pick it up, lean over, bend down with your knee and pick it up. Unless you're on a harness. Shouldn't he just be able to bend over and pick that hammer back up?
Yeah, that's right. So he drops the hammer right there. It falls over there. But he can't just crouch and take it.
I do that all the time.
I drop hammers on the moon all the time. Just pick it up, lean over, bend down with your knee and pick it up. Unless you're on a harness. Shouldn't he just be able to bend over and pick that hammer back up? Or is my brain just not working? Maybe I'm just off. Oh, that's a little awkward. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's on a harness. That just defied physics. I don't know how people get past this. It's incredible. Oh, that's weird. Just defied.
Look
He's
at
on a
that.
harness. He's on a harness. That just defied physics. Oh, yeah.
He was just sucked backwards. So here Matt Walsh, look at this, gets totally ratioed in the comment section. Oh yeah, and Owen Benjamin has offered to debate Matt Walsh on this, but he doesn't dare. He says, "It's great watching you debate yourself. You're a real master debater. How about you debate me? Let me guess, you can't stoop to my level because I'm an unhinged moon denier, and I don't worship the god of usury. You're embarrassing yourself." Basically, all of this, you know, basically not agreeing with Matt Walsh. So, you know what's baffling to me about guys like Matt Walsh? Let's say he's not a shill. Let's say he, you know, he's an honest guy. That he can't put 2 and 2 together. That the people behind the T movement or behind the Sniffles 19 movement are also the same people behind the moon landing lie and the Earth being a globe, because they want you to believe the Earth is a ball, to hide God, to hide that this is a special place created by the master programmer, the creator, but also to do the climate stuff. They need you to think it's a ball with finite resources and land to pull off the climate thing in order to enslave humanity electronically. That's their ultimate plan. So, yeah. I don't know how this guy cannot, you know, tie it together. That all of the weird stuff going on is made by the same people, the elites.